I have a question for you. How do you improve your communication skills, gain credibility, and shine like a superstar communicator while engaged in business communications, whether you're speaking with peers during a discussion, group meeting, or presentation? Give up? Okay, I'll let you in on a not-so-secret list of 6 ways you can improve your communication skills during business interactions. Hi, my name is Stafford, and in this video, I will share with you 6 ways you can sharpen your communication skills when engaging in organizational events, like meetings, presentations, or a one-on-one discussion with a peer or supervisor. Actually, these skills are universal to any interaction you may have with other people, regardless of setting. After all, communication is essential to successful interactions, which the statement itself is a paradox because without communication, there is little chance of success, correct? So why a video on improving your communication? Well, effective communication not only helps you get your ideas across, it helps establish your credibility. It demonstrates intelligence and is considered a highly coveted soft skill, topping most employers' list of must-have skill sets for new and existing employees. But before I give you this list, I first want to stress that communication is a complex process, and it is dependent on many variables that include the sender, receiver, and the environment. Therefore, the following list is provided as a primer for moving you closer to improving your organizational communication skills, and in no way is a panacea for the complexity of which we call human communication. Now, first on the list, we have understand your audience. Who are you speaking to? It's important that you have some background information on what makes your audience tick, whether it's one person or an audience filled with people. The last thing you want to do is misunderstand your audience and speak or talk about a topic unfamiliar to them. As an example, in her book Dare to Lead, Brené Brown discusses a time when she was going to give a presentation to a C-level group. What she missed was that the audience was C-level, as in C-suite, chief executive level. She thought it was C-level as in the ocean sea, basically down-to-earth people. You can imagine the embarrassment she could have faced had she not realized her gaffe prior to delivering the presentation. So spend a little time and learn who your audience is and what their interests are and what motivates them. Okay, number 2, be prepared for the conversation. This could be a meeting or presentation or a planned discussion between you and a peer. If you have any documents that are required as part of the discussion, make certain the other party or parties receive them in advance. This way, they can be prepared for the discussion. Also, it is important to begin any meeting on time should your communication event be held to a schedule. Starting on time sends the message that you are serious not only about your time, but also serious about the receiver's time. It also says that you value and take the communication process serious as well. Number 3, think before you speak. I know this might be difficult for so many people, yours truly included. Thinking before you speak allows you to stay focused and on topic. It also is a credibility booster and demonstrates to your receivers that you are organized and a rational communicator as opposed to being scattered in thought and emotional about the conversation. Number 4, be engaged and engage others. This may require checking your ego at the door, listening to others in the room, and engaging in healthy debate. If you find spectators, that is, individuals not engaging with your conversation and just sitting there in the corner hiding, draw them into the discussion by asking them a question, but avoid embarrassing them. Ask them for their thoughts or opinions on your discussion and allow them to speak. Number 5, be an active listener. This means avoid distractions by placing electronic devices aside and even notepads, food, or anything else that can create a distraction and keep you and others from actively listening. Focus on the conversation. Provide feedback and clarity what others are saying. Also, maintain eye contact and avoid my biggest pet peeve, that is, when someone is speaking and the listener is locked and loaded waiting to blurt out the next response, even before the speaker is done speaking. You know these people. They are overly excited with trembling lips, ready to pounce on your next word with their thoughts and ideas before you can finish your thought. And finally, number 6, solicit feedback to check for understanding, ensuring that everyone completely understands what was discussed and expected of them. Feedback is important because it tells you that what you intend to say is what the listener heard. Soliciting feedback and checking for understanding, you reduce any chance of misunderstanding. Well, that wraps up this episode. If you found this video informative, I encourage you to share the video, like it, or leave a comment. And as always, if you have any questions, thoughts, or would like to add your own input about the topic, please do so in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'm Alan Stafford for the Stafford Group.